Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Online on Facebook and online on YouTube. Good morning, everyone. And welcome to Celi's Kitchen Live. Live. Okay, so I'm just waiting for the live to build up. I know there are a few people online, like my daughter, and some other people. I don't know if she's working today or she's off. Good morning. I see one of my YouTube viewers just popped up, and I'm just waiting on the Facebook Live to build up. I know it's early in the morning. Some people are trying to sleep in late. So, this morning, guys, I am going to be making some egg squares. Yes, I'm going to be making some egg squares, something quick and easy. And, in the interest of time, because I have to drop hubby to work. So I have to make sure whatever I'm making, it's within a certain time. So good morning, Anne Marie. Thanks for coming on my live this morning. And how are you? All right. So this morning, guys, as I said before, I'm making some quick egg squares. And as you know, guys, we are on a weight loss challenge. Last week, I apologize for not being on the live. I went to Florida to move my daughter. It was, oh my God, it was something else. It was a lot of work, but I'm glad I went. I needed that little break away from New York and away from Celi's kitchen. Although I still end up cooking while I was there. I didn't really vlog. I just cooked something simple. So this morning, guys, I'm using Pete and Jerry's organic eggs. I'm just gonna chop up some scallions, chop up some peppers, grate some carrots, add some broccoli, whip it up with some protein drink mix, which is protein powder basically. And I'm gonna slap it in the oven for a couple of minutes and let it bake. And then I'm just gonna cut it in squares. Easy as that. Easy breakfast. And then I'm gonna make a shake. So that will be our breakfast this morning. All right, so let me start. I'm just gonna, cut up my little scallion right here. As you know, you have to season up this thing and make it taste good. Guys, I had these scallions in the freezers. They were frozen, so I try to cut them in and the water just a seep out of them from the ice that was made inside of them. Anyway, you have to freeze some things sometimes to make it last. Good morning, Ava. How are you? I was in your town last week, but I couldn't hit you up. I was too busy. But I promise you, when I come back, I will definitely reach out to you. And same to you, Anne Marie. All right, so guys, I'm just cutting up some baby bell peppers. Because you can't make them kind of egg without bell pepper. So I'm just cutting them up in little squares. So they are edible, not too big. Normally I would prep these, but guys, I slept in late this morning. I was so tired. I had a lot doing yesterday. And went to bed minutes to 2 this morning. So hubby and I slept a little bit late this morning. So I was at a late start this morning. All right, so when I'm doing this, I'm going to grate my onion. I like to grate my onion and my carrots. All right, guys. So I'm using 4 eggs. And these eggs are fresh. So I won't crack them in the bowl before to check if they're fresh. I know they're fresh. So I'm taking my chances. Normally I would crack them in a bowl, which is the right thing to do, to make sure that one bad egg don't spoil the others. But I'm taking my chances this morning in the interest of time. I might use 5 eggs because we need a lot of protein this morning. Let me just drop this right here. All right, guys, so I have 5 eggs in here. Let me clean my hand. Drop these in the sink. All right, so I'm just going to whisk this with a fork. And then I have chopped up pieces of broccoli right here. So I'm just going to add my broccoli. And I'm going to mix this in. And of course, you know, I like to grate on my pepper. Where's my grating thing? All right, so I'm just going to grate some onion. You know, you get the flavor, you get the little pieces in there. And you don't really taste it, but it has the flavor. So I like to grate my onions. Good morning, Georgia. Good morning, Judy. Judy said, good morning, Celie and everyone. All right, guys, so may I grate some onions in this quick breakfast this morning. All right, I don't need all the onions because it's a big piece of onion. Let me make sure. Scrape off all the excess right here. So, all right, so I'm gonna grate some carrots. I'm gonna shred some pieces of carrots, guys, because I want this thing to have carrots. Because you know it's a healthy breakfast. And I might not use all the carrots, guys, because I don't want too much. Because remember, it's only 5 eggs, so you can't put too much. And these are organic carrots that I'm using, guys. All right, so I think I have enough carrots. So this is what it looks like. And then I'm going to add my peppers. Let me press these over here in this bowl. Drop this in the sink. So I have some chopped scallions, some chopped baby bell peppers. And then I'm going to whisk this up together. And then I'm going to add Mrs. Dash everything but salt in this. I'm just adding a dash of this. And this has poppy seeds, sesame, black pepper, all kind of things. I can't remember half of the stuff in it, but it have all kind of things in it. So I'm just going to whip that up. And then I'm going to add some crushed red pepper. Because, you know, you want it to have a little spice. And, of course, I'm adding some Goya. And if I add Goya, I don't need salt. And you guys know I don't really fool around the salt because this already have salt in there. All right. So I'm going to mix this up. And the last thing I'm going to add is some Herbalife protein drink mix. So this is a protein powder, guys, that I'm adding to this egg mixture right here. So I'm adding about 2 scoops. Because in the early morning, you know, guys, we have to step up our protein, you know. We have to make sure, say, our breakfast is the biggest meal or the largest meal for the day. So we have to make sure our protein intake is up there. So, of course, you know the egg has protein, and I added additional protein. So I'm whipping this up, guys. All right. Before I do that, oops, I have right here my pan. I just washed it, so it's still wet. So I'm just drying it with some paper towel. Good morning, Gary. I see you online, my cousin from Jamaica. All right, guys. So my spray that I normally use spray my pan is finished, and I still didn't buy it. It finished from 2 weeks now, and I didn't buy any. So I'm just using some grapeseed oil to grease my pan. Because you don't want this thing to stick. So I'm just greasing the pan. And to make my life easier, I'm just going to use a piece of paper towel to spray it. So I'm spreading it. All right, great. All right, so my oven is already hot. And it's at 350 degrees. So I'm just going to pour this mixture on this pan. And I don't want to waste anything, so let me grab my spatula to make sure I get every bit out of this pan. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to spread it out. I'm just going to spread this out. And guys, you could make this any way you want. You could put it in your muffin tin. You could also drop it on the stovetop. But I choose to do it in the oven. And it's going to be really quick, guys. So I'm putting it in for about 10 minutes or so. Or less than 10 minutes because, you know, it's egg and it cooks fast. So while this is being cooked, I'm going to be making a quick shake for hubby and myself. Yes. So right here, guys, I was thawing some frozen strawberries and mango that I had in the freezer in a Ziploc bag. Let me get these out of the way. Let me get these out of the way, and I have this to cut my eggs. Let me get my eggs out of the way too. So I'm gonna make a quick Herbalife shake, but I'm gonna add some mango and some strawberries to this mix. Let me get my shake. Where's my shake? Oh, back here. All right, so I always use my cookies and cream to make my shake, but I'm just going to use my protein drink mix this morning, some almond milk, and my fruits. Because sometimes, you know, you get tired of having the same thing, and that's my only flavor that I like. And of course, I like the wild berry, but I like the cookies and cream better. I'm just trying to open this. This is a new oops. Let me wash this off. This fell. Get a knife. So I'm just trying to open this almond milk. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm adding, and this has a measurement. I'm adding 2 cups of milk, and this is Blue Diamond Almond Breeze milk. And then I'm gonna add 3 scoops of protein drink mix. Because I don't want a thick shake today. I just want something light and healthy. All right, so now I'm gonna be adding, and this is equivalent to about 1.5 cups of fruits altogether. So I have strawberries and pieces of mango in this bag. So I'm adding all of it, guys. So what I do, I put the serving that I want in individual bags, so it makes my life easier. So when I'm ready to make my shake, I just open a bag and just pour it in. So, and I measure before I actually freeze them. All right, so let me get to my blender, and I'm gonna cover it with this. All right, so let's plug this in. Let me do it over here so you guys can see. Oops, it's spilling. I think it got to the top, or maybe I didn't close it properly. All right, let me just put this piece of paper towel right here just in case. Oh, you know what, guys? I'm supposed to put the point right here. And that's why it's spilling, so it's not properly closed. Let me take this off. Boy, when you're hurrying, you just don't fix things right. All right, it looks like it fixed good now. All right. All right, let's go. Good. So there we go. Nothing is spilling at all. All right. So guys, my shake is ready. And it looks so creamy and yummy, and I didn't need the shake powder. I just used my protein powder and my fruits and my almond milk. So look at this, guys. It's nice and thick and yummy. It's yummy, 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 and it's going to be in my tummy. So let me hold on to this. So guys, this is a very extremely healthy and nutritious breakfast. Dwayne. Yeah. Dwayne, can you come for a minute? Guys, this is so delicious. I can't believe I could taste pieces of the strawberry and the mango in it. I didn't blend it for long because I wanted chunks of the mango and the strawberry in the shake. And it's just very, very, very delicious. It's up there, guys. It's up there. So.
Good morning, everyone. What? You have the festive? Oh, this is a blend up.
I mean, what? My blend up? Wait,
it tastes good. It's like strawberry juice.
It tastes like strawberry juice.
Strawberry punch.
Guys, some shake tastes like strawberry punch. Oh, strawberry punch tastes. Not something liquid. Not something clear. Like juice. It's a shake.
Just good.
And I added mango in there, pieces of mango.
Oh.
So it's a mixture of strawberry and mango. So it's a strawberry mango protein shake. And of course, I have the egg in the oven. So I'm waiting on that to cook. So when it cooks, I'll call you back. Bye. Okay, guys. So let me chat with you a little bit. So for those of you who, and let me get a bottle from the case. For those of you who didn't order Miss Polly's Good Up pepper sauce yet, I still have pepper sauce available. I just shipped some yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before to Virginia? So I'm shipping them as well, guys. I've shipped them so far to Maryland, to Virginia, to Pennsylvania. So if you would like a bottle of or two of this pepper, inbox me. It is so, so, so delicious. Them other one out there, I'm not calling the name. Can't want near it. It's flavorful. It has no preservatives. All natural ingredients. And if Audrey was on this live this morning, she would tell you how good this tastes. And if Stephanie is on this live this morning, she would tell you how good this pepper sauce tastes. And of course, Paula Aniki. Yeah, she bought a couple. She bought like about, let me see. She took 2 first and then she bought 5. So she bought 7 bottles. So she's one of my greatest supporters, supporting Miss Polly's Good Up pepper sauce. So guys, if you are interested in this pepper sauce, please inbox me. I'll have it shipped to you. All right. So let me continue to drink my shake. Or let me check on the egg in the oven. Yes, guys, it looks like it's almost ready. I'm going to turn it up a little more. Normally, I would add cheese on top of my egg, but that is just too much protein. Oh, I just called Audrey name. I hear she pop up. I was going to add some cheese to this egg, but sometimes you can't have too much protein. I didn't know that. My doctor told me that. So we already had the protein shake, and the egg itself is protein. So I choose not to put the egg this morning. I omit the egg. That's why I'm seasoning it up so much. So it will still have a nice, delicious taste. But of course, normally I would add my cheese to the mixture. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a plant-based alternative cheese, and I'm going to start using that full time instead of using my other cheeses. Because sometimes I use plant-based cheese and sometimes I use the regular ones. But now I'm just going to stick to the plant-based ones because it's a more healthier choice. And of course, if you're doing this, you could add your cheese. It's optional. It's optional. So I'm going to drink twine shake. Good morning, Audrey. You're late this morning. Which part of foreign you there? I see I post up big picture up on Facebook, like in another country. Are you coming? Are you joining my live from another country, Audrey? So, guys, I'm just waiting on my egg in the oven, and then Twine is gonna come taste it and tell you how good it tastes, and then we're gonna run away and leave you. This is so good, guys. This is so good. So, guys, this is week number 1, week number 4, week number 5 of the challenge. And although we haven't had enough time to go to the gym because last week, as you know, I traveled to Florida. I went to move my daughter. She works on the cruise ship, and right now she's in the middle of the ocean. She's probably on my live watching me right now. I'm not sure if she's working or she's off today. And we had to fly to Florida to move her out of her old apartment into a beautiful apartment. So, guys, if you want to see the whole story, go on Hubby Twine's YouTube channel, and you will see the whole, from we leave here till we reach Florida. Yes, man. The whole thing is on Hubby Twine's YouTube channel. So check out the Florida trip last week. Check out Hubby Twine page, and you will see how we did the move, and you will see what I did with her apartment. I don't know if my decor skills were great, but you could see the finished product. I said finished product. You could see the finished decor, yes, that I did to her new place. Of course, she is a very plain person. She doesn't like bright colors. And of course, I mix some dull colors with some bright colors. Guys, I'm going to turn it up. Yes, ma'am. Tell us all orange muse. Yes, when she saw the orange stuff, she was like, because she told me just decorate the place for her and just surprise her, just do something out of the ordinary. So I chose to do something out of the ordinary by adding some colors that she would have never used. All right, so check out Hubby Twine's page for the whole video, and you will see what happened in Florida last weekend while we were there. So, guys, let me check for my egg. It probably cooked by now. Yeah, man, it cook. It cook. Woo. Guys, it look like cake. All right, guys. So, here you have it. My egg platter, and I call it egg squares. So I'm going to cut them in squares. So as you can see, guys, it's fully cooked. So I'm going to turn off my oven. And I'm going to cut them in squares. I'm going to cut them in little squares. Whoops. So this burned me right as last week. I'm going to forget. We hold on to this thing with the mitten. So guys, these egg squares look so delicious. Look at this. Oh, wow. Yummy. Yummy. Some of this plate is over here. So I'm going to scoop up the first one. So guys, here's my first egg square. And here's my second one. And here's my third one. So guys, egg squares are ready. And trust me, some cheese would have nice fun this in, but I choose not to do the cheese. All right. So guys, here you have it. My egg squares. Antoine, Dwayne, come. They want to know how the egg squares taste. So let me grab a fork, guys.
Wow. The egg squares.
My egg squares, right.
Look, you have this thing always out.
Yeah, I got burned the other day, guys, from this same thing. All right. So they want to know how good this tastes. I didn't put cheese on it. I chose not to put the cheese because...
Mm. Yes, guys, tastes delicious. Mm. What will you mix up in it?
I use the Herbalife Protein powder. Some broccoli, some peppers, some onions,
yes, guys,
some
really
scallion, and the eggs. And I didn't add cheese because...
Cecilia, find it.
Huh?
Find it again.
But find it again?
Mm-hmm.
Did last something?
Mm-hmm.
Did last something?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, he said I find it again. Anyway.
No. I first messaged her one day.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's meaning he said that I found a new recipe. Wow, this tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not lie, guys, I miss the cheese. All right, I'm gonna watch him game. Good morning, Ruby. I think this is Ruby from Florida. If this is Ruby from Florida, give me a thumbs up. All right. So, guys, you could try this recipe. And as I told you before, you could do it in a muffin pan. You could turn them in muffins, but I chose to do squares because a lot of people doing muffins and all these things. I'll just say, why no cheese though? Yeah, the reason why I didn't add cheese, Audrey, to be honest with you, I went to the doctor and him said my protein is up there. So I kind of cut back on one of the protein ingredient that I use this morning because I already use a protein powder. I also use the eggs, which are protein, and I didn't even separate the white from the eggs. I use like 5 eggs. So it's a lot of protein. Some don't want too much protein. So I omit the eggs. But you guys can add eggs to it if you want. And you would add the eggs just when you put it on the sheet. Before you put it in the oven, you just sprinkle the cheese on top. So it'll have a little pizza taste to it. But this tastes good still. This tastes very good. So we're going to have this, guys, and our shake. And that will be our breakfast. No bread, no carbs, no gluten. Very healthy breakfast. So, guys, I'm going to run my leave another today. It's already 28 minutes since I'm on this live. So it was nice of you to join me today on this live. So if you're not yet subscribed to Celie's Kitchen or Hubby Twine's YouTube channel, I don't know what you're waiting on. So go over to Hubby Twine's page, guys, to see the mix up last week when we got Florida. Yeah, man. My son, my Brianna's friends, Twine, everybody help her move. Me that I try decorate, bare things go on. So check out Hubby Twine's page when you're not done. And of course, if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe, guys. He needs subscriptions and he needs the views. So, as Jamaicans would say, walk good. So, all on upon this live this morning, just walk good. Take care of yourself. Have a great weekend.